You know, we always hear about how big companies are leveraging AI. But a quiet revolution is happening right now that's putting those exact same incredibly powerful tools into the hands of small businesses. But there's a catch. A big one. Most aren't using them. So let's dive into this huge, untapped opportunity and see what your competition is probably missing out on.
So let's kick things off with a pretty surprising fact. There's this enormous gap between what AI can do for a small business and how many are actually using it. People are calling this the adoption gap, and honestly, it's creating a major divide between the businesses that are jumping on this and, well, everyone else.
Okay, get ready for this, because the numbers are pretty wild. Fewer than 15% of small businesses are using AI tools. That means over 85%, a huge majority, are just not. This isn't just some small trend. It's a massive wake-up call for any entrepreneur out there.
So, what's the deal? Why is this happening? I mean, if this tech is such a game changer, what's holding so many smart business owners back?
Well, when you dig into it, the answer usually comes down to a few really persistent myths. A lot of the concerns that business owners have are actually based on old, outdated ideas about what AI is, who it's for, and, of course, what it costs. Okay, myth number one, and this is the big one, cost. The common wisdom is that AI is this luxury item for huge corporations with massive budgets. But the reality? It's completely different. So many of these powerful tools have free plans to get you started, and the premium versions, they often cost less than $30 a month. That's less than you'd pay a freelancer for a single hour. And then there's the trust issue, right? A lot of people feel like AI is just too new, too unproven, maybe a little too risky for their business. But here's the thing. While the tools feel brand new, the technology behind them has been in development for decades. Seriously. What really changed wasn't the science itself, it was the interface. It just got way easier for all of us to use.
So, if the tech has been around for a while, what flipped the switch? There was a very specific moment when AI went from being this background thing to a front-page story that anybody could get their hands on. And that moment, well, that was the turning point.
Believe it or not, the term artificial intelligence goes all the way back to 1956. And for over 60 years, it was just kind of chugging along in research labs and giant corporations. Then, bam, late 2022, OpenAI releases ChatGPT to the public, and just like that, the doors blew wide open.
And that's the key right there. 2022 was the year AI got a face. It was the first time that anyone, not just a coder or a scientist, but you, me, anyone, could just sit down and have a conversation with a super advanced AI. It stopped being this abstract concept and became a real tool you could use in your browser. All right, so myths busted. We know the backstory. Now for the fun part. Let's get practical. What can this new toolkit actually do for your small business? Right now, today.
A fantastic place to start is your CRM. You know, the heart and soul of your customer relationships. Think of AI as giving that system superpowers. Just imagine drafting social media content in seconds, generating personalized client emails automatically, or having a giant report instantly summarized for you. It can even spot customer trends and, my personal favorite, automate all those boring, repetitive admin tasks that just eat up your day.
Okay, I get it. That all sounds amazing, but it can still feel a little overwhelming. Like, which tools do you pick? How do you make them work together? Well, to solve that, some folks are now packaging all these tools into one simple solution, and they're framing it in a really clever way. They're calling it the AI employee, and I love this framing. The idea isn't that you're just buying software. It's like you're making your first digital hire. It's a prepackaged toolkit that brings all the most useful AI tools right into your business, all built around your CRM, but without the headache of you having to figure it all out. And think of this new hire as a whole team in one. You get VoiceAI, which is basically a virtual receptionist, so you never miss another call. You've got Conversation AI, which acts as an expert chatbot on your website, answering questions 24/7. You even get tools that can automatically respond to Google reviews, create social media posts, and build lead capture pages for you. It's the whole shebang. So, let's bring it all home with what might be the most critical takeaway. The fear isn't that a robot is coming for your job. The real, immediate risk is simply falling behind. The truth is, AI won't replace your business, but a competitor who's using AI just might.
Look, we are at a major tipping point. The tools are affordable, they are accessible, and they're giving small businesses a chance to compete on a whole new level. The playing field is fundamentally changed. So the only question left is, isn't it time to pick up the tools and get in the game?